Me, 31F, with my husband, 35M, married 2 years together for 10. He doesn't want his kids to be like me. This morning I told my husband that his mom's good friend passed away. He was upset both about the passing, but mostly with me for telling him on his way to work. He said, "Are you fucking retarded?" and told me that he didn't want his kids to turn out like me. We don't have any kids yet. He thinks I have no empathy. I told him this morning because my mother tends to wait until she thinks it's the right time to tell me about deaths and other uncomfortable things, and I think it's very controlling. Also, he's always told me that he wants to know things right away. But he was mad at me because now he's gonna be upset all day at work. Which I get, now, but I really felt like I was doing the right thing for him. We are good most of the time, but he's going through a really stressful patch right now. I've been trying to shoulder a lot of the stress, let him take it out on me, etc. I just feel so bad for ruining his day, and I honestly feel like sometimes I'm ruining his life. I don't know what to do. I don't want to get divorced, but I don't want him to feel like this. He says I'm bringing nothing to our relationship when I feel like I do so much for him. I am willing to answer any other questions to clear things up. I honestly don't know what I am looking for by posting here. I just feel really lost. Update. It took me 3 more years, but I finally left him last year. This post helped me see how much was wrong in our relationship, but I was still so hesitant to leave. We had pets and a beautiful home together, and I loved his family, and we had so many inside jokes and plans for the future. But eventually it was all just too much for me to take any longer. The day after his parents' 50th anniversary party, I told him I wanted a divorce. I just couldn't see myself living like that for 50 years. I moved from the suburbs to the city with a friend. I rekindled some old friendships from high school and made a bunch of new friends who I am so thankful for. He kept the dog, I took the cats. I thought my life was ending, but it was just beginning. I told my, very religious, family, and they were all understanding and supportive. I've maintained friendships with a good number of our mutual friends, friendships I was worried about losing. I'm working on my master's degree and volunteering and experiencing life and love and art and beauty like I never thought was possible. I met a guy at a friend's punk rock show and we hit it off, but we are taking things very slowly. He is wonderful and so kind to me. If you are in an abusive relationship, please don't be afraid to leave. It gets so much better. I still miss him from time to time. I feel guilty about getting divorced, guilty for wasting my parents' money on a failed marriage. I miss his parents. I miss my dog. But I am so much happier. My future feels uncertain, but that is better than feeling like a death sentence. Thank you so much to everyone who offered advice and sympathized and even had harsh words for me deciding to stay. TLDR, left my abusive husband. Life is much better. Edit, for those saying it didn't sound that bad or abusive, you should know it got worse. It did escalate to physical abuse, us sleeping separately, no intimacy for a year. If you think you are too old or too much trouble or have too much baggage or are too much anything, please believe that it is possible to find love again. Both loving yourself and having someone else love you.